Good afternoon, everyone. Ian, living in the Philippines. So I've just been out doing a bit of gardening. Right. This has actually nothing to do with the Philippines, but I thought it's just a story and might be interesting and maybe a little bit funny. So bear with me. So this is about dentists. The dentists I've been to, all around the world, actually. And my best experience, which I'll tell you at the end of the video, it was in Mexico. Oh, if you want to know that and nothing else, then skip to the end and watch my experience in Mexico. So let's start by saying, why is my teeth now in the condition that they are? So even though I brushed my teeth up and down, side to side, and twice a day, from the age of 4, 5, 6. I can't remember when I started cleaning my own teeth. My teeth are starting to break now. The last couple of years. Well, not a couple of years. Also already in Shanghai. So I've been here for say 5 years. 5 years. And I think, old age, and it's what happens to your teeth. But all my front ones are all okay. It's just the molars. And I was lying in bed in the middle of the night, like I usually do, because I can't sleep. That's another story. And boom, this idea come on my head, and I'm thinking, why the bottom teeth only on one side broken, and the exact opposite teeth at the top are on the other side broken. So one's on the inside and the other on the outside. And I go, I know why. And I do know why. So what I'll do, I'll go and I'll just get something so I can show you. So hang on a minute. Because I've got to show you so you understand. Beer bottles. Things at your hand, right. When I was 18 and in the military in Germany, we didn't know at that time how to open bottles of beer without an opener. Now, you can use cell phone, you can use your back scratcher, you can use so many things. Firelighter. We didn't know that in the old days. Maybe some of you guys did back in the early 80s. So this stupid person got the idea, yay, let's open the bottles with your teeth. And that's what I done. So instead of doing this, so I was doing that with my teeth. So you see, that's the inside and that's the outside of the tooth. Huh? Well, everybody thought that was a brilliant. Now it's here. Sorry, guys. Now it's here. I can't. I've got to drink it. Right. So the guys go, that's a great trick, Ian. And they go, oh, look what Ian can do. Ian, show them what you can do. So, so 43 years later, if my calculation is correct, my teeth are all breaking. That's why I say, if I see anybody opening bottles of beer with their mouths, I'm going, oh, don't do that. And they go, oh yeah, it's okay, it's no problem. It's no problem now, but in 40 years, you'll find out. Oh, hot day again. Right, we're already 6 minutes in. I've got to make this quick. So when I so UK, I was a boy. Yes, I was also small. I didn't come out this tall. I was small. I had a tooth. Oh look, what do I? That's what I did later. I had a tooth growing over my front teeth, so they had to pull that out in the UK. So all I can remember is, I mean, that was when I was small. It was like 3 chairs in one room, and they do a curtain in between each chair if there was other people there. Good. Give me the injection, and all I can remember is he says you'll hear a crunching noise when they take it when they pull it, and you did. It was like a crunching noise. So I do that again, like that. That I can remember. No problem. And also a couple of times, like kids, you've been eating too much sweets, chocolate, and sugary things, and you haven't been really cleaning your teeth. 100% good. You get a filling here and there, don't you, when you're a kid? Don't you? Yes, Ian. Yes. So that's all I can remember. UK in the 18 years that I was in the UK. Then I went to Germany. So you go to Germany, even the hospitals, it's totally different. All high tech. Oh, it was you. You went in there, waiting room, proper waiting room with TV, and the girls at the front, and then you fill out your forms, and you go in there. There's like also 3 or 4 rooms, separate rooms, a proper room, each room with its chair. Each room there's an assistant there waiting for you, and all the tools laid out, and tools or utensil. I call them tools. And everything's all clean, and all the chairs nice and comfy. And so I had then, well, I think the first time I went there, so I was suffering with a cold and I had pain. And so I went into the dentist, which was just down the road from where I used to live in Germany. And went in there, never been to him before, first time. So I said, done all the forms and sitting there. And then he checked. And, oh, where's the pain? I said, oh, yeah, here. And he says, oh, yeah, well, there's a filling there. So what I'll do is I'll take the filling out and we put a new one in for you and clean your teeth. So I said, yeah, well, if that's what right, this is what they ask you sometimes here or in China. They ask you what you want them to do. It's like, yeah, I said to the guy, I said, you're the dentist. I'm not the expert. I'm just telling you, I have pain. Make the pain go away. Yeah, he's out and in, just a little bit of pain. And put the new filling in. Did the pain go away? No, I still had the pain, even like until my cold went away. So they said, well, that must have been because I suffer from sinus infection. So they said it must have been that. So your tooth must have been okay. It wasn't your tooth, it was your sinus. So I thought, right, it doesn't matter. Got a new filling and teeth cleaned. And then I started having problems with my wisdom teeth. It was growing that way, not up, it was growing forward. So they said, oh, yeah, we'll have to take that out. And I go, why? Yeah, because you'll have problems. Oh, okay. So they sent me to the specialist, a jaw. Don't ask me the name. I don't know all these proper jaw specialist. Where I went to, and that was like hospital operating theatre. They've all got the green clothes on, and that's and all you can see is the eyes. And you go in there, and there's two women in that room, and the dentist. And I said to him, "Well, is that over the years I've had injections, and everything goes numb because can't feel nothing." It's like when you gurgle the thing, it's all crazy. Anyway, see neighbour. Where was I? Yes, everything was numb. And I said to the doctor before, or the dentist, what do you call him? Doctor or dentist? Dentist. I said, I've had lots of injections before, and they work just for a couple of minutes, and they seem to go away after very quickly. And he said, we have injections that'll for elephants. It'll make an elephant numb. So I said, oh, okay, yeah, no problem. So anyway, lying there, he done it. He come back 15 minutes later, and oh, I can't remember which side, this side. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, can't feel no, no. So he started, and after a while, I started feeling pain. Oh, and he goes, "Did you feel that?" I said, "Yes." Yes. He goes, "Really?" And he goes, "Oh, well, I've never seen that before." So he says, "I'll carry on. If you can't, do the pain, I'll have to inject you again." So he's, oh, so, he said, "Well, we'll inject again." Anyway, he was having so much trouble trying to get this tooth out. He says he was having to cut it into pieces and take it out piece by piece. And this took 2 hours just to get this damn wisdom tooth out the back. And he had to give me injections 3 times to make the pain go away. Which he says he's never seen that before. So I was a bit, never again, dentist. Oh. So my ex-wife, shortly after that, she had to have her wisdom tooth taken out as well, just one, but at a different place in another town near where we used to live. So I drove her there, and I said, "Well, I'll wait in the car because it's going to take hour and a half, 2 hours." And I said, "I'll wait in the car, and you go and you get it done." So she goes out. 10 minutes later, she's back again. And I said, "Oh, what's up? Something happened?" She said, "Done." I said, What? Done? She said, "Yeah, well, out and finished." Oh, 10 minutes. And that's me, dying and all the injections and 2 hours. Oh, dearie me. So I go to China later, and I was having a couple of problems, and then so I go to the. We used to live in these massive buildings on the 16th floor. Well, most of these buildings at the bottom row, are shops or offices, and below us was a dentist. So I thought, I'll go in there, just get the filling out again and put it in. So nice dentist, a couple of little Chinese girls at the front desk, and they take you in and name and how old and so then they check your first he looks and he said, so the Chinese doctor, he goes, "Oh, your tooth is broken." I said, "Yes." I said, "Can you fix it?" "No." "Take out."
No, no,
What?
no, no.
I said, "No." I said, Fix. "Oh, no, out. No." I said, "Okay, well, he's the boss." They check my blood pressure, and because I always have high blood pressure, he says, "Oh, no." So he says, "Go to the hospital." So they have dentists there, or they'll give you medication. So anyway, I thought I'm not going to have this. So I live not far away from Shanghai, so I found a place. I can't remember what it's called now. Yeah, most of these things are called smiles. Let me just. I think I'm getting dark here. Dental smiles or something. There's loads of them here, nearly the same. I go up there, oh, very posh thing, and also some nice Chinese girls sitting at the desk there, and you have to fill out this form. I did not know what flossing is. Never seen it, never heard of it. How? And this was a do you floss? So I went to the guy and says, what does floss mean? Because you don't know what floss is? No. He says, oh, it's the thing with the whatever it is, the I guess. I goes, no. I said, well, I know now. I said, no, I don't. Okay. So anyway, we go into the doctor. He looks at my teeth and said, yeah, well, what's the problem? I said, well, 230. And I say, well, my local dentist didn't want to do it. He says he wants to take it out. Didn't want to do it because I have high blood pressure. And this doctor says, oh, that's no problem for us. Let me have a look. So yes. He says, oh yeah, we have to take it out. I said, can you not repair? No, we have to take it out. I said, okay, take it out. So again, I told him about the injections. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you'll feel no pain. And it's hard to take out because the other guys are, no problem. So, okay. So I'm lying there, he does the injections, and he's pulling away. Oh my God, here we go. Right, I did tell him. He's going, oh, problem. Oh, really? Oh, really? And yeah, and then he's I don't know, he's drilling away and sawing and hammering and with the big drill and he says, oh, pain. I said, yeah. So gives me more injections, and then anyway, I don't know how long that took. It come out in the end. So I had a big hole there. He sewed it up. He says, well, come back. I don't know, was it 1 week or 2 weeks later, just to check, take the stitching out, which is also funny because the one I had at my wisdom tooth, that was like one of these dissolved things. You don't have to go back. That goes. Anyway, so I went back. There was another doctor there. He looked in at my X-rays and he looked at reports and everything. And he said, "Why did they take it out?" He said, "Well, because the doctor said it needed to." He said, "No. I could have repaired that for you." Well, thank you now for that information. It's a little bit too late. So anyway, and then yeah, he wanted to put what do you call it, a cap on over the hole, and which would have cost huge amounts of money. And I'm going, I said, do you think I said, is it a gold plate or what? He said, oh, you are a manager a company. No problem. Your insurance, no problem. I go, no. No, thank you. So I left it at that. So that was the Chinese one. So we've had the English one, no problems, a long time ago. The Germans ones where the injections one, no. The Chinese one also had their problems. So then this one here, which I explained, so that was completely different. I said, I was waiting for the assistants. Okay, yeah, you guys, a lot of guys have been moaning at me. I should have looked. I was told from some other people here, my wife's friends, that he's very good, and they were very pleased with him. So I trusted them. Silly Ian. So yes, I should have looked at more and whatever. So that's the truck going back again. But it's been done, and I know now. So waiting at the door. He was late. I was waiting for any assistant to come to open up and clean up the place or whatever. None of them come because there are no assistants. It's only him. And I said to the girls here after, I said, "Hey, you didn't tell me." Yeah, it's no problem. I said, "Oh yeah, bits of my teeth were falling into my mouth and my throat and under my tongue." And I was taking it out myself. Here's a bit of my tooth. Another bit of my tooth. Oh dear, what an experience! You have to do this to believe what I'm telling you. And yeah, anyway, so he had no assistants and he was doing everything himself. And he looked at my teeth. Yeah, which one should I take off first? I thought, oh, you can't repair them. No, they've got to come out. And obviously, he started with the one that he thought was going to be the easiest, which was this one, the one more near the front. And even then, that took an hour. And he was pulling on me, and he had he's doing this, and oh dear! And then the ejection started to wear off. I did tell him, and actually, all of my face. I've never had that before. All the side of my face, and even my nose. I couldn't breathe through my nostril because my nostrils were like going. It got it like, so I can only breathe through this one. And yeah, anyway, you know that I've just explained a little bit more. I'm not going to go to him again. I'm going to do now a survey of all the, this is what I'm intending to do. All the dentists in our town, there's about 10 of them. I'm going to start from this side and work my way through with my book. I'm going to write everything down. Assistants, how many assistants do they have? Do they repair teeth or take them out, and blah 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 blah, and the price. Right. So I was in Mexico on business trips. Business trips. My company I used to work for, that's company. So we had a company in Querétaro, which is a 2.5 hour drive west of Mexico City. So what we used to do was in the lunchtime, me and the bosses and the big boss, he was there most of the time when I was there also, we used to go out for lunch. So we went out, we had lunch, and then we got back to the company. Half my tooth fell out. I just huh? And a big chunk of tooth in my hand. And I was in the office, and they looked at me and said, "What's up?" I said, "Well, half my tooth just fell out." They go, "Oh, you better go to the dentist." Yeah, and I go, "Yeah, but." So the quality manager at that company at that time was a guy called Rodrigo. Now, I'm not sure if he said it's his sister or his cousin or so, but he knew. I think I've already just gave it away. It was oh, damn, it was a woman. But let me, so he said, "I've got somebody I know in the family, we'll go there now." Well, he phoned and he says, "Yeah, we'll come at so-and-so time." So we didn't go straight away. We waited because it started getting dark. I know that. Anyway, he drives me there. It was on the other side of town, Querétaro. If you have a toothache, a bad one, and you've got money to fly to Mexico, go there. So we drive then to this dentist, open the door, and there's 3 beautiful women standing at the desk. One beautiful, the second one more beautiful, the third one, she was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And well, it's like the Mexicans are very similar to the Filipinos, or Filipina. So anyway, we went in there and we got to name and fill out the form and what's happened and whatever. So I was sitting there, and then one of the women says, yeah, "So follow me," and I followed her into where the chair is. Also, it's like a small room, and then she's in and puts the thing on me and asked me to open my mouth, and I open it. I'm going, huh? And I said, "Where's the dentist, the doctor?" And she goes, "I am the doctor." Wow. And so I explained to her about the injections, and she said, "Oh yeah, no, don't worry, don't worry." And she was young. I'm laying there, and all of it, I'm staring into her eyes, these beautiful eyes, and she smelled nice. And even though she had the mask on, I seen her before. She had lipstick, so I was just like, and she's going, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Does it hurt?" "No." Just, I think she could have done anything in my mouth that she wanted to. I was just. And she didn't actually repair all of the tooth. She just says, "I'll do this so you won't have any pain and stop the food from going into your tooth, inside. And when you get back to China, you get them to do," which I never done. What I was waiting for was something happening again, so I could go back to her again. Oh, that was my best experience in a doctor's or hospital, or just, and of course she had her assistant also. Like I said, so the doctor was beautiful, 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 and the other one was beautiful, beautiful. So I had to just like looking into their eyes. I don't know what they must have been thinking, and she was quite happy as well, because she says I was the first foreign guy, white foreign guy, that she's ever done anything on. I said, "Yep, I'll see you again sometime." So yeah, like I was hoping when I was there. Now I wasn't knocking me teeth out to go, "Oh, I've got to go to the dentist again." But yeah, that was very good, a nice experience. The I don't know how young she was, but she was young. I think they said she just actually finished. Um, what did they call it? I don't know what they call it. Studying or whatever. She got her certificate, and the dentist was actually quite new, so she hadn't been there long, but really good. She done a good job. I don't think this is what I'm afraid. There are women dentists here. I don't know if they've got the power to rip my teeth out. This is what I'm worried about. Because you think, you see my tattoos. Well, I had some done from women, and I prefer the women doing. I don't know why. It's just so women dentists. Right, guys, that was my experiences. We're at the half hour. My experiences at the not the doctors, the dentists. A little bit funny, interesting. Mexico. I'll never ever forget that. So, guys, I'll leave it at that. Hope you found it a little bit funny and entertaining and interesting. I'm not finished yet with the rest of my teeth. There'll be more stories to come. So it's a Sunday. Enjoy the rest of the day and have a good week. and I'll see you on my next video. So from Kuya Ian, back in his office again. It's goodbye. Bye guys, and clean your teeth. Up and down and around and around. Ting. Bye now.